Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm the Finance Formula, and today we're diving into one of the most important personal finance topics that everyone should know about: how to build an emergency fund in just 6 months. Bank money bag. Now, let's be real, emergencies can strike when we least expect them, right? From car breakdowns to medical bills or even losing a job, life has a way of throwing curveballs. But guess what? An emergency fund acts as your financial safety net, protecting you from those sudden falls. Think of it like having a parachute when you're jumping off a plane. You're gonna need it when the fall gets real. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can set aside an emergency fund in just 6 months. Yes, you heard that right, 6 months. So let's jump right in. 1. Why you need an emergency fund. First off, let's talk about why you even need an emergency fund in the first place. Picture this: imagine you're walking along a path, everything's fine, and then suddenly, you step into a hole. You didn't see it coming, but it's there. What do? Do you just sit there and wait for someone to help you out? Or do you have a rope with you that you can toss down to pull yourself out? Your emergency fund is that rope. Without it, you might be stuck, waiting on help that could take forever to arrive. But with it, you can pull yourself out of tough situations and keep moving forward. It's your financial cushion, your peace of mind. Experts recommend having at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up for emergencies. But don't worry, we're going to break that down into actionable steps so you can get this done in just 6 months. 2. How much should you save? Okay, so the next question is, how much should you actually save? This is where we get specific. Let's break it down with a simple example. Imagine your monthly expenses look like this: rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, everything that keeps your life running. Add them all up, and let's say your total monthly expenses are $2,000. Now, if we're aiming for 3 to 6 months of savings, we're looking at anywhere between $6,000 to $12,000. But here's the thing, you don't need to come up with all of that overnight. Over the next 6 months, we'll set realistic, achievable goals to reach that target without stress. 3. Where to put your emergency fund. Now that we know how much we need, let's talk about where to put this emergency fund. Should you bury cash under your mattress? Definitely not. Laughs, you want your emergency fund to be easily accessible, but also safe from the temptations of overspending. Think of it like this: you wouldn't leave your car keys in the fridge, right? So why would you leave your savings in a place where it's not easily accessible but also safe from harm? For an emergency fund, the best place to store it is in a high-yield savings account. It's liquid, meaning you can get to it fast, but it earns a little interest, which helps your savings grow over time. You can open an account with online banks that offer better interest rates than traditional banks. 4. How to save for your emergency fund. Alright, here's the fun part: actually saving the money. So, how do we build that fund over the next 6 months? Let's break it down. Step 1. Take a look at your current budget. You might already have a budget in place, great. If not, let's work with what you've got. List out all your monthly expenses. Then, look for areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's eating out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, or finding a cheaper phone plan. Every little bit adds up. Step 2. Set a target savings goal. Let's say we're aiming for $6,000 in 6 months. That's $1,000 per month, right? Now, if that seems overwhelming, don't panic. Here's where the magic happens: break that down into smaller, more manageable chunks. What if you saved $250 every week? That's $1,000 by the end of the month. Even better, set up automatic transfers, so you don't even have to think about it. 5. Additional tips for reaching your goal. Here are some extra tips to help you hit that target. Think of them as little hacks to stay on track. Tip 1. Find extra income. If you've got some extra time, consider side gigs like freelance work, tutoring, or selling items you no longer need. That extra income can go straight into your emergency fund. Tip 2. Use windfalls wisely. Got a tax refund, a birthday gift, or a work bonus coming your way? Instead of spending it on something extra, why not put it directly into your emergency fund? It's like a bonus boost. 6. Stay committed and track your progress. Alright, so we've got our plan, we're saving consistently, but how do we stay motivated? The key is tracking your progress and celebrating small wins along the way. Every time you hit a savings milestone, take a moment to recognize it. And hey, if you fall off track, don't beat yourself up. Life happens. Just get back on the horse and keep going. Remember, you're building a financial safety net that's going to protect you for years to come. To sum it all up, building an emergency fund in 6 months is absolutely doable if you take it one step at a time, make a plan, and stay consistent. With the right strategy, you'll have that financial cushion in no time, ready for whatever life throws your way. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more personal finance tips. Have any questions or tips of your own? Drop them in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and remember, your financial future starts now. See you in the next video.